Last week on The Outside.
If I have the ball, I'm a cook you. And then everyone will know that I'm a man. That's kind of what I think, you know. Yeah.
So you the man?
Yeah, I'm the man. Why are you laughing?
At the beginning of each season, it's all bravado. I'm the man, we'll win, you'll lose. As we saw last week with Ezra. But that's all just jousting, having a bit of fun. It isn't until the first game when players and teams realise what they can expect from this season. In this episode, Ezra and his team face a very skilled opponent in St. John's, ranked very high in the nation, and they are dealt a heavy first loss. We discuss with Ezra what it is to be a leader, what it means to keep trying even when you're in a losing game, as well as what he wants to work on for next week. This is On The Outside. Hey Ezra, how you doing this week, bro?
Great. I'm doing great.
Doing great. Okay, so you've had this week's game. Who did you play?
St. John's.
Now tell me a little bit about St. John's.
They just have they have three real good players. Finn Lally, he's in Zeds. Akiva Griffin, he's in Zeds too, and then Kale Robinson. He's hasn't got an invite, but he's pretty underrated.
It's pretty tall, eh?
Yeah, they're
How
tall.
tall are they?
I don't know how tall they are. How tall are they? 6'5" minimum.
What are you?
6'3", if that.
So, and what positions do they play?
Akiva's the big man. Finn's probably. I have no idea. I can't answer that. I don't know what positions they are.
So I saw Finn in the game. He likes to shoot the ball a lot.
Yeah.
So,
He was hot that game too.
Yeah.
so speaking on that game, let's just tell everybody. What was the score?
I forgot the score. I can't answer that.
Conveniently.
Yes.
I'll be honest, I can't remember the exact score. I'm thinking there was a 40-point difference. Is that correct?
Correct.
Correct. Alright. Is that the biggest loss you've ever taken in your basketball career? As a young man?
Actually, I think so.
It is.
Yeah, I think it is.
I'm really interested to know that what a loss like that does for so you're really competitive, as we saw last week. You know, you think highly of your skills, and
Yes.
you know, but you're competitive and you have a drive to win and be the best. So when you take a real heavy loss like that, what does that do for your mentality?
I just want to play better next week. Just don't think about it really.
You don't you don't break it down or?
Yeah, I watch film with Dad, but I don't think we went in with the right mentality. We're gonna win, because they're ranked, number 1 in New Zealand.
True. Okay.
Yeah.
So when you say you didn't go in with the right mentality, what does that mean?
I think as a team that we showed up like we're gonna lose. Yeah, I think that's it.
So are you saying you were scared or intimidated of them before you played?
Yeah, I think we were.
What about you?
Oh no, not me.
Not you.
No. I don't get scared.
So I'm really curious, from a non-competitive basketball player myself.
You're a basketball player.
No, as a non-competitive. I'm more of a physical contact kind of guy. But when you go into a game, right, and you know you're playing a good person,
Yeah.
a good team, you being a competitor, do you get not your teammates, do you get real over competitive, I'm going to show these people what's up, because they're really good?
Yeah.
So then when you're not showing them up, what happens? Run me through what's happening mid-game when that Finn guy is dropping all these threes on you, because he dropped a lot of threes, and then that Kiva, he was blocking a lot of shots, yours included. What goes to your mind? What do you start thinking mid-game? What are you trying to tell yourself, or what's happening? Tell me. Do you not think you just keep playing?
I play, but I try not to show everybody that where that I like isn't me in English, hold up. I don't like showing that I'm mad. So I gotta
You're mad when you lose?
yeah. I'm not the happiest person when I'm losing. You can say that.
And,
But I don't like to show it.
Another thought that I had is, do you used to have leaders on your team?
Yeah. Last year we had like a real good team with a bunch of leaders. And they're gone now.
The leaders?
Yeah.
So your team required new people to step up, and
Yeah.
were you one of them?
I think so.
And in a game like that, do you think your leadership was good? Not good.
No, I went quiet.
You stopped talking.
Yeah.
And could you explain why you stopped talking? Because you're just saying you keep going.
Yeah.
And you want to win, but you just now said you went
Yeah.
quiet. And what does that mean? What happened?
I think I just went quiet because I didn't want to say certain words that I think I would have said if I was talking.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It's pretty mature. It's pretty mature.
Yeah. Be like that.
Give me one good thing you did good, one thing you know you didn't do good, and one thing that next game or the next few games you are going to aim to like nail.
I think one thing I did good. I got 2 dunks.
Why is that good? Was it contact dunks? Was it open dunks?
It was just 2 nice dunks.
As you picked Finn.
Yeah. I got a steal and did that one. And then
And
I got the coach mad on the other one.
Wow, okay. Hi, coach.
That's good.
Do you know this coach?
Yeah.
Hope he's still
Brooklyn.
friends.
Of course.
Are you actually friends with these guys on the other team?
Yeah, yeah.
What's it like playing mates? Do you know most of the teams in your comp?
Yeah.
So what's it like taking on your friends?
It's like you're trying to one up them the whole game. Oh, if they're like good. So like I've been playing with Akiva all season. So I was like just trying to like battling each other.
Get any funny messages from them after the game?
No.
They like rub it in?
Not any messages, just right after the game.
Or they like
They
shame?
just came up to me right after the game.
Like
There was
shame.
no waiting.
Tell me what they said. Tell me what one. You don't have to name who said, but what one of them said.
Oh, I can't say what they said.
Wow.
I definitely can't say what they said. Let's
Alright.
throw my team under the bus.
Then you just say that was a good game.
Yeah, that was a good game, Ezra. That's what they said.
That was a good scoreline, yes, right?
Yes.
Okay.
You tried your hardest. That's what they did.
So what is one thing you know you didn't do good at?
Going quiet. I think not talking to my team.
Not talking to your team.
Yeah,
And then what do you think you can improve on?
talking to my team. If we're down like that again, which hopefully we're not, I gotta keep everyone's heads up.
Do you know how you're going to do that yet, or is that something you're going to work on this week?
Something I gotta work on this week.
Alright. Okay. Oh, that's some good cordial with you today, Ezra. So just as we're exiting this interview, the last question I had for you is, what have you learned from this game? What development have you taken away from this game? It was a heavy loss. You know,
Yes, it was.
you couldn't overcome these 3 players in your team. Great coaching, great team. You couldn't overcome them. It was a real hard loss. What have you taken from it?
Just to keep your head up. No matter what the score is, just play. And just keep your head. That's the second thing. Keep your teammates' head up also.
Okay.
Boom.
Nice job.
Alright. Alright, my man. We'll catch you next week, alright?
Yes, sir.
See you later.
Later, Paul.